Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning, our word for tonight is Strawberry Shortcake, given to us by the Nail Genie SC. Thank you so much, Genie, for our word for tonight, Strawberry Shortcake. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So for today's design, I could have gone two routes. There's the cartoon Strawberry Shortcake that I used to watch growing up, and then of course we have the actual Strawberry Shortcake that is probably one of my favorite desserts of all time. So lo and behold, I am going to be working on the dessert version of Strawberry Shortcake. Strawberry Shortcake is one of the desserts that I can make myself that I really like to eat. Creme brulee is actually my number one that I prefer not to make because I feel like, I've never tried it, but I feel like I could not make well, but I could be wrong. I don't know, I've never tried it. So anyway, for the nails, I'm going to do 5 colors. We've got pinkish, we've got a buttercream color, and then we have, I'm going to be doing a jelly compilation here. This nail is actually going to take us a minute, so I laid down some jelly white as the background, and I'm going to take my Jenny Secret gem glue. This has a really nice consistency, and I feel like once I've sunken in these little what are these Fimu pieces, strawberry pieces, it's going to give an indentation in this gem glue. So that's going to help aid in encapsulating these strawberries. So it's going to give a nice lip on the edges of the strawberry so that when I apply a base coat over it, it'll cover fairly evenly, so I don't have to do that much filing, if not at all. I'll tell you right now, I didn't do any filing because I wasn't about that life doing these. So laying out some of these strawberries, and then like I said, I'm going to take some generous layer of base coat and let that fill in on top of the strawberries. So just to add to the mix, I'm going to take some of this extension gel from Born Pretty, and it's in like a milky white color. I'm just going to add this onto the surface of the nail to help even smooth it out more, because there might be some lumps and bumps that is not covered by the base coat. So after I give that a cure, we're going to move on to the next layering. I'm going to go back to some jelly white. I want this to be a milky look to the strawberries, like I'm mixing the batter, I guess, for my strawberry shortcake. And I'm using my ombre brush to feather this down and give it that milky bath look. And then after I cure that, I'm going to go in with some of this red jelly from Born Pretty. And I tried to pick some colors that would give off strawberry vibes. So I'm only going to need a little bit of these colors that I'm going to be applying. It does add extra thickness to the nail, but not too thick, and I actually like the thickness at times. So I'm going to start at the base of the nail, and I'm going to feather it down towards the tip. I want to make sure that I'm not covering that white jelly so much, because I really like the look, but I do want to have a really nice ombre effect. And I'm grabbing my no wipe pad there to wipe off the excess gel, because I think I might have put a little too much, and I don't want it to be you know, solid as opposed to an ombre. But now I'm going to take the Moss Wave color 04. And I love this collection. This was the latest collection that I did with Born Pretty. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to do like the green part of the strawberry. So hopefully it turns out alright. You know, it did look like a color contrast. That was some really dark green. Maybe I should have picked a lighter color. But I think it worked out alright. At any rate, and after this, that will be done for this nail. So I've got all my 5 required colors. Comment below, let me know what your favorite dessert is. Like I said, my number 1 is creme brulee, but strawberry shortcake is second to it, and I really like it. And after our next spin, our first required decoration for the night is going to be stamping, and crazy enough, I do not have anything strawberry in stamping plates. So what I'm going to do is use my Valentine's Day stamping plate. It's got some hearts. I'm just going to pick some random heart pictures and turn them into a strawberry. I think that's a nice cutesy way of making strawberries, but not making them look exactly like strawberries. So I'm going to take my no wipe top coat to seal this in, and this is pretty much it for this nail for the stamping portion. I do have these really cute dessert stickers that I'm finally going to get to use, and yes, I did get this because I love strawberry shortcake, and now I get to use the stickers. So I'm just throwing up some random ones here, and it's starting to turn out like more of like a pop nail. It's got some random images, and I'm going to throw in a few strawberry pieces to complete this design. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our next spin, our second required decoration for the night is going to be gold leaf. So I'm going to take this buttercream nail, and I think the gel polish of that nail was called almond butter, but it does remind me of buttercream, and there are variations of strawberry shortcake, and one of the good ones is strawberry shortcake with buttercream. I mean, you have whipped cream, this one's buttercream. I'm using my cable knit silicone mold to make the border of the cake, some piping, ice piping, if you will. So I'm going to take some matte coat and make this nail matte. That's one. And then I have my gold leaf here. So for that braiding that I'm going to use for the edge of my cake, I am applying with the transfer glue, and I'm going to just use that to give myself something sticky to work with. I find it hard to do these strips in the silicone mold and have them stay put. Gel alone or gem glue or whatever you're using, I don't think is enough for it to stay put. So I'm making the backing of this little cord here to be sticky with the transfer foil glue. So I laid it on there. Didn't mean to put it where it was, but that's how it stayed because that transfer glue. So I'm just going to flatten this down and trim off the edges, and then we're going to move on to the next parts. But this is really cute. It's looking like a decorated cake already. And what I'm going to do is more matte top coat to kind of blend in the edges. I'm pushing down the sides there, But what I want to do is decorate the side of this cake or buttercream with some gold leaf, and I'm just cascading little bits in a diagonal across this nail. I thought that would be really cute to make it seem like it's a strawberry short cake. But we're going to be doing more with this. After I cure this here, we are going to be taking some more of strawberry stickers. So just to seal in that foil, make sure everything is nice and protected, I'm going to put more matte top coat. And then I have this strawberry sticker set, and I'm going to use some of these to decorate the top portion of the cake, because typically in a cake you have decorations lying on top of it. So I'm going to have a little floral and strawberry arrangement, and I'm going to put some sliced strawberries too on the top part to give it that kind of, extra decorated look. So this is looking really good to me right now. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our last spin, our final decoration for the night is going to be spider gel, and this one threw me off. I already have this encapsulated, beautifully layered, milky strawberry nail, and I'm throwing up some spider gel on it, and I just really didn't know how to address this. So what I'm going to do is take 2 spider gels. I've got this one here. It kind of looks red, so I'm just going to do some spider gel streaks on this nail, make it look just a little artsy fartsy, and hope that it all works out. So, and then I'm going to take this green color spider gel and do the same thing to create like the leaf portion of the strawberry. And I mean, that's going to be it. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, strawberry shortcake, given to us by the Nail Genie SC. Thank you so much, Genie, for our word for tonight, strawberry shortcake. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. Here is my pop art of strawberry shortcakes. And those 2 hearts down there look like chilies more than anything. But overall, nice cute nail. Reminds me of like neon lights in the background, maybe. I don't know. And this one I think is probably my favorite, only because it evokes strawberry shortcake to me and it makes me want to go to a bakery and get one. But this is my buttercream nail with the gold leaf and my accented strawberries on top. I love the matte finish too. And then last but not least, which is kind of like a different kind of favorite, I don't think it's any less than the buttercream, because this one was pretty cool. I love the milk bath look, and I got draped over it, that spider gel, and I tried not to get too carried away with it, so I think it's got just the right amount of spider gel on there. So I'm happy with how that turned out. So thank you for joining me at Night at the Improv every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. Join me again. I have my craft videos. I do have a special set coming up that you're not going to want to miss. It means so much to me, and maybe some of you will know why. And then I have my Worldly Josieisms on Thursday, my Live at 5 on Friday, and back to Night at the Improv on Saturday. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.